Brandon, I heard there's some unfortunate souls out there that when they want to go on vacation or buy a new AP, they got to ask their boss for permission to take time off or to get a raise.
Is that right? I've heard that some guys, when they want to make a purchase, they have to ask their wife if it's okay for them to spend their own money.
Stop asking other people for permission to live your life.
Come on, man.
You could choose to conquer your current circumstances and earn better circumstances in your life.
If you would like to start living that kind of lifestyle, well, you're in luck. Because Moneyberg and I are doing a free live training where we will show you the 10 commandments of wealth.
Click that link right now and stop hearing words like no, or maybe next year, or maybe next quarter, and start hearing words like yes, sir, anything you need, sir.
Yeah, from your wife.
And your boss.
Click that link right now.
Click it now.
All right, so this is one of the best private gyms I've ever seen in my life.
Who's got a nicer private gym?
I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one that's competitive. It's competitive. All right, this is better than a lot of commercial gyms I've been in. Better than some that I've worked in. So tell us what's going on here.
I got about 30 stations around here where I just wanted to make anything that you can want for lifting weights to be able to put on some good muscle, maintain your fitness, be just a good, strong man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. I just want to be a good, strong man, And so it helped me for my MMA. It helped me, just look good and feel good. And man, so I wanted there to be no excuse where there should be nothing lacking here that, any high quality commercial gym, anything they would have, I wanted to have that here. So
you definitely got
here it is. We've got about 30 stations if we walk through. There's about 30 different, machine, or deadlift station, or different, cardio equipment. This one, my friend Flex Lewis sent me this. This was his personal donkey calf machine. So he had two of them in his gym in Las Vegas at the Dragon's Lair. Shout out to Flex Lewis and the Dragon's Lair gym. And I bought these 100-pound plates. You could put Olympic plates on the top. So I put 600 on the top. That's always there. And then you can adjust this up and get you up to 1,000 if you want to.
Yeah.
So you can do 1,000-pound calf raises here. No, gyms don't have this type of thing.
Nah, I almost never see it. Because I remember when I was like 16, I had read Arnold Schwarzenegger's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding. And he was talking about how this was one of his favorite exercises for calves because that was a body part he struggled with in his youth. And he said this was one of his main things. And I would just never see it in real life.
I just had a conversation about Arnold's calves with my main coach, Milos.
Yeah.
Milos Sarkov. You look him up, he's was around during Arnold's generation. Arnold's a bit older than him. And Milos was on the Olympia stage 10 times. And he was saying at Gold Gym in Venice that they had a calf machine that was 1,000 pounds. But he said, this particular machine is way harder, because I was using the other one in Vegas training with Milos. He said, this particular machine is way harder. He said, nobody at Flex's gym, shout out to Flex Lewis. Flex won the Olympia 7 times himself, by the way. But he said, Milos said that nobody lifts 1,000 pounds on this. He said, never seen anybody except me lift that much weight.
Oh, shit.
He said at the 1,000 pounds on the machine that Arnold was using in California, he said, I've seen 20 guys hit 1,000 pounds on that. But he never seen anybody lift 1,000 pounds on this one. So he thought this is a superior machine.
All right. Hey, he would know. He would know.
Now he trained with all those guys. He got a lot of amazing stories that he shared, a lot of wisdom, and helped me out a lot to be more physically fit. You helped me out a lot too to be more physically fit. So I always respect that. You've been a good inspiration, a good friend to me. To, even when I was a fatty, you knew that wasn't my top priority.
Yeah.
You always treated me well because you knew I was serious about other things at that time. But then as soon as I got serious, I never wanted to ask your opinion about something if I wasn't serious about doing the thing,
Yeah.
But then when I told you, like, hey, I want to do this, you were very useful and, very helped me with the right guidance and the right coaching to help me be successful,
Hey, man,
I appreciate that.
It's my pleasure, man. You definitely took it seriously. So dude, you got squat, hack squat, what's this?
They call that a pendulum squat.
Pendulum squat.
I tell you what, man, I can lift, here you put 1,000 pounds, these inner thigh, outer thigh, whole stack, no problem. Leg press, you put up 1,200 pounds, no problem. That one's humbling. That thing, if you put like 345s on there, you put buck 35, it's heavy. If you put like an extra 25 after that, because you can't even put 435s, I can't. So you get that up to 160, it feels so heavy. So heavy.
That's intense.
So that one, you don't put much weight on it. but it gives you a great alignment. It gives you like a perfect squat without all that strain on your back, you know?
Yeah.
My back is fine and healthy. I'd like it to stay that way.
That's a fact.
I like it to stay that way, so I prefer to use that over traditional squat. Over here, we got a lot of arm machines. You know what else people don't have is this gripper.
The what?
That gripper thing, this thing here.
Oh.
Yeah, really builds up your forearms.
This is new.
Yeah, that's right.
See.
You try to do that 100 times, you could do it,
Yeah.
but you're sure gonna feel like you did it.
Yeah, this is intense.
Uh-huh.
You don't see this often.
No, a lot of gyms don't have these. Most gyms don't have these. So we don't want to be in a place of lack over here, so I made sure we had one. So
Yeah.
no reason to not have a nice forearm, you know?
Smart.
No reason to not have a nice forearm. This is fun too. I like this for delts. I don't have the hugest delts, but yeah, this really helps to make a nice delt and takes the pressure off your joints. So you can put all the pressure right on the muscle where it's supposed to be.
I like this machine.
Yeah, you like the overhead pull down?
Yeah, because I'd never seen it, the machine. Because if we would do overhead pull, I mean, if we would do that, we would do it, with the dumbbells
bench,
and the bench, yeah. But this right here, pullovers, right? And I've never seen this in the gym. This was one that like.
You know, when I was a kid, there was one of these at the local YMCA.
Yeah.
We had like a charity membership. It was $4 a month. I still remember that.
I used to have a membership to Y at on Stony Island.
Yeah?
Yeah.
$4 a month.
Wow.
So, that gave me a place to go lift weights. They had a machine like that.
Yeah.
And I loved that machine. So when I was building this gym for our purposes here, I wanted to get one of those to put in here.
Yeah, no, that's a cool machine. I always liked it, yeah. And of course, you're like the leg press champ. You got your squat rack and your leg press. I haven't seen anybody do more in person than you.
Yeah, I do it pretty good. I can lift a little weight with my legs.
Yeah.
I can lift a little weight. Yeah, this glute, you know what? This glute thing here, this is hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is a hard thing. And I was lifting, I put 2 plates on each side, which I thought was respectable. And then I was at Flex's gym when I see these like fitness competition, like bodybuilder girls.
Yeah.
I see them lifting 3 plates. I see a little Asian woman lifting 3 plates on each side.
Yeah.
And I'd only been lifting 2, which is not fun. If she's gonna lift 3, I gotta lift 4.
You got to.
So, now it's like 400 pounds and you do it, but it's not fun. It's like my least favorite thing.
Yeah.
Good results, but my least favorite thing to do on leg day. It's a challenge, man. It's a challenge. We got some extra statues around here.
Okay.
I love marble. I really like art,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of art.
I see that.
I really love it. I love art in all its forms.
That's same.
Yeah. This is a useful thing as an in-body.
In-body, yeah.
So this is something that helps you measure results. And you can pretend you're doing something, but this really tells you get on that scale, every opportunity, every morning you're around it, I get on that scale, check it out. And it gives you some harsh feedback some days. Sometimes it says something pleasant. Sometimes it gives you a little harsh feedback and you're like, all right, I'm going to tone down, fix a couple things in my diet.
Wait. I want to see these dumbbells, man. You got dumbbells to go up to 100?
Yeah, just 100. Just 100. So that's all I can do for chest presses is 100 pounds, 8 times good and a couple sloppy ones.
Nice.
So I'm working on it. We get a little extra muscle in there over time.
Now this is good. You got the whole set. It's
2.5 to 100.
Yeah, you need that.
You can hit a range.
And you got more recovery stuff too, because you're lifting all these weights. What else you got?
I do. Well, we got about 15. If we walked all over every place in the property, you got about 15 different items. Like I said, the fridges and freezers that all match. But this is a fun space. I built this steam room in here. It's quite large. It has a steam feature. It has on both sides, a water head, like a rain head. So like a water feature, like rain. And also like a waterfall that shoots out at you like pretty aggressively. And then you have separate temperature and volume controls on both sides. And then a wand here, to wash wherever you might have to.
Yeah, man, places hard to get to.
Keep everything fresh in the important places. So, I thought this is a nice luxury to have a big space full of steam and rain and waterfalls. It's like tropical and beautiful in there. Those of you that are serious about putting in hard work, building the type of life you want to have, having some muscles in your bank account, having some muscles in your brokerage account.
Get your account swole.
You don't want a weak account.
Nah, man.
You don't want a weak account that's feeble and flimsy.
Nah, you
don't have strong.
Gotta put some mass on that account. Yeah.
What do you think they should do?
I think they should click that link, man. Register for that live training we're doing.
Click that link and join Brandon and I for a live training, followed by a Q&A on April 28th, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's live, all right?